Welcome to class 10. Today we are going to see social transformation in Tamil Nadu. This is history lesson number 10. Tamil Renaissance. During the 19th century, educated Indians from different parts of the country began to feel the humiliation and responded to the colonial attitude, finding glory and their socio-cultural identity from the past. This led to the Tamil Renaissance. Many scholars work for this. Tamil scholars in the 19th century worked hard to publish Tamil classics. It triggered an intellectual revolution and it was popularly known as Tamil Renaissance. U.V. Swaminathan took efforts to publish the classical text and spent their lifetime in the rediscovery of the Tamil classics. The rediscovery of ancient classics and the publication is considered the foundation of Tamil Renaissance. In those days they are in palm leaves, no? They written in palm leaves that later printed in the books. Many scholars, they collected all the matters and printed a book. Like that many books were printed. Robert Caldwell, he expanded argument in a book titled A Comparative Grammar of the Dravidian or South Indian Family of Languages in 1856. He established the close affinity between the Dravidian languages in contrast with Sanskrit and established the antiquity of Tamil. P. Sundaranar is also one of the great scholars. Many scholars worked for the revival of Tamil literature. C. V. Damodaranar, U. V. Swaminathan, F. W. Ellis, Robert Caldwell, Subramanya Bharati, and Thiruvi Kalyansundaram, Singaravelar, Pandita Ayodhi Dyasar, Sundaram Pillai, and Maraimalai Adigal. Like this, many scholars, they contributed to the revival of Tamil literature through their writings. Let's see P. Sundaranar. Tamil intellectuals of this period identified the fundamental differences between Tamil, Dravidian, Equalitarian, and Sanskrit, Aryan, and Brahmanism. Tamil invocation song in the play Manonmaniyam, written by Sundaranar. And Thiruvi Kalyanasundaranar. Thiruvi Kalyanasundaranar contributed to the revival of Tamil literature. In 20th century, Tamil language movements made a significant cultural impact in creating a pure Tamil free from the influence of Sanskrit. V. G. Suryanarayana Sastri. He was born near Madurai, was professor of Tamil at the Madras Christian College. He adopted a pure Tamil name for himself, Paridimar Kalaingar. What he was called? Paridimar Kalaingar. It's a pure Tamil name. He was the first to argue that Tamil is a classical language. He also wrote novels and plays and number of essays on science. Maraimalai Adigal. Maraimalai Adigal wrote commentaries on the Sangam text, Pattinapalai and Mullai Patu. These are the Sangam texts. He worked in a journal, Siddhanta Deepika. He served as a Tamil teacher in Madras Christian College for many years. Maraimalai Adigal worked as a Tamil teacher in Madras Christian College for many years. Tani Tamil Iyakam. Maraimalai Adigal promoted the use of pure Tamil words and removal of the Sanskrit influence from the Tamil language. His journal was renamed Arivukadal and his institution Samarasa Sanmarga Sangamas Potu Ninai Kalakam. This movement paved the way for later social movements and countered Brahminical and Sanskrit tradition in Tamil society.